Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to another video of Dyson Sphere Program. And then once that is in place, I'm just going to let the drones fly a second and go and put those over there. I've got a nice little swarm of these things now. Right, that's done. And then this, we can now go and take that belt, and I'm going to put that all the way over there as far as it will run. To walk alongside the belt. Flying is actually slower when we're trying to do stuff like this, I have noticed. Flying is actually considerably slower when I'm trying to do things like this. So there's my drones have mostly caught up to me, and then that one will go out over to there. And job done. So what I wanted to do from this point was this belt here. I then want this one to be the upgraded version. So I just need to have that and then press shift. It's going to do that whole belt. I don't want to do the whole belt all the way back. So I will break that bit of belt there. And I'm also going to break that bit of belt right there so that I'm only upgrading this one in here. Take that and then upgrade all of that. So that's the upgraded version. And then I can take logistics and I can go with the standard slow belt. That's going to come out to there. And I have standard slow belt going up to that point. And then I will upgrade that one, and that one, just so that we can make absolutely certain that everything coming in there is now running on the faster belts. I have got those silicon veins now hooked in. We've got the 3 down over here. There should be 2 left to go. We've got 1 here that we're already mining. I got 1 over here that needs to come back through, and I thought there was 1 more. No, there isn't. I've got the other. There was another one. So I've just got 1 belt left. I also need to bring that down and just connect that in, which we're going to do with the fast belt. So we get this fast belt all the way back to our main facility. And then when we've done that, we can then start looking at bringing in, let's just zoom out a bit. So that's where the belt ends up sort of going. So we'll bring it to that point and out to that point. And it's going to be all of the ore that we could possibly want. See, I got some more coming in here. There is going to be a whole load more coming in here. So I've got loads of it. 1 more facility connected up and joined. This is coming in on a double speed belt, and then that's moving in onto a triple speed belt in there, which is then moving out onto, exiting onto double speed belts on there. That ore is that's running in beautifully. That is keeping everything crammed full in here. What it's not doing is keeping it going. I mean, that looks absolutely fantastic. That is mesmerizing to watch. But it's not fast enough. So we're going to take an upgrade here. And I'm going to go back that way. Wait a minute. Where is that other... Right, that silicon vein there is going to come over. It's going to join in there. So we'll upgrade there a little bit where we can. You know that's already going to go through. So if I have the upgrade and I hold it on here, that's going to upgrade that lot. Right the way through to there. And then what I'll do is I'll go... I don't think I need to upgrade any more than that. I don't need a Mark III upgrade on here, because there's no point. I'd have to go right back through all of the belts and do that. But I've got a speed increase on there. So we can go over here this way now, and we can start just hooking this one up. I just need to run... I'm going to have to run the power from here out across, and then we can put the mining drills around it, and then we can run the belt back over. We standard speed up to here, and then it's like doubled up. So we'll be making good use of the speed upgrade that we've got to put in here. And then we can just quickly deal with the crystals over that side, and we've got everything going through. We've got a huge amount of this coming in anyway. That is absolutely brilliant, the speed that we've got this coming in now. We got ships going out as well. Slowly. There goes another one. This is absolutely fantastic. Everything is working perfectly, and we're not using up too much power. So our Dyson Sphere is giving us all of the power that we actually need. I'm just going to upgrade that little bit of line there and there. And then we've got everything rushing through that way, and then we've got everything sort of stuffing in together and rushing all the way up, and it is almost using everything all the way through here with that. Actually, it is now using all of it. If you look, it's actually building it all the way back. And we're getting it pausing all the way out this side. Right, that is absolutely fantastic. That is brilliant. It means that everything is being used in there. All I got to do is just change this bit over right in here. Well, I don't have to change anything over. We just got to finish putting everything in here. So I'm just going to use... Okay, it has been a little while since I played this game. About 2 weeks. I've been away from recordings for a couple of weeks because I've been doing other things, namely driving an excavator for a while. So I may have forgotten a couple of the controls and you know, little minor details like that. For the most part, though, things are going fairly well, I think. So we're going to go that way and that way on each of these. Right. See, right there is that little bit right there. That's not what I wanted to do. So then I want to go back to that one. There we go. Right. Hopefully we can keep going back down through. I've got to put the power in on these crystals, and then we'll have all of these silicon crystals being made. We've already got purified silicon being made. That's already being done. That's now up and running. Well, I've got a couple of them up and running over there, and now we can get the... We do have now the satellite substations, wide power distribution right in there, although I'm not really sure what they need. We'll have a look at those in a bit. I'm not going to have a look at them just yet. Too close to another power... Oh, right, okay, yeah. That one over there, and that one over that side. So now I've got stuff coming through. I've got stuff coming through into here, and then I've got stuff coming through into here as well. It's moving up this way. It's going into there. This one is coming out and going back onto that line right there, and it's coming through. So I've got 2 lots of these going into a large storage facility, and then we'll have them coming out of there and going into the interstellar logistics over here. And that one has got already all set up, ready to go. So all I need to do is have these belts, bring them out from there, and put them straight in there like that. There we go. Job done. Right, so now I'm getting the crystal silicon going into there. And we've also got the research going on over here. I've already had one research go on and deal with a few issues for... deal with a few issues. It was faster space transport, I think it was, or space travel, something like that. Extra 1,000 per second for the space sails, I think it is. Quite sure. Right, and we just had 200 crystals go in, so that's been dealt with. The crystals are going to slow down ever so slightly now, but they are still working. They're going into there. We've also got purified silicon going in. That's doing exactly the same system there, so we've got a bit of a buffer on the storage, but mostly it's stuff that's going to be going in here and then going over to our main planet. So right now in F, that recipe right there, crystal silicon advanced. I don't have fractal silicon. I don't need to worry about silicon ore. I don't need to deal with that now. We've already got the base bit with this. Ray transmission, 10%, minus 10% solar ray energy dissipation. Solar energy loses less energy and has higher transmission efficiency, which is really, really good. So we'll go and have a look at research in just a second. I need to get back to our main planet. So frame materials. That's going to be one of the next things that we want to make, because that does actually tie in with the satellite substation right there that we want to make. So we're going to want to be making those, but let's go to here. Right now I've got the stacking technology going. So universe exploration up there requires purple blocks. I don't have purple blocks yet. Mecha core is purple blocks. That one, mechanical frame, 1 meter per second of mecha move speed. So we will queue that one in. Energy circuits requires mecha core level 4, which is that one, which we can't do yet. So that one is out until we've got the purple blocks sorted out. So we can't do any of those. Solar sail life, purple blocks. This one right here, ray transmission efficiency. That one we can add in. This one is busy working the vertical thingy. Unlock sorter Mark III cargo stacking 3. I'll add that one. This is basically just improving speed of everything that we do. It is quite expensive on materials, but I still think that's absolutely fine. Veins utilize -6% ore consumption, miner product, plus 10% mining speed. Add that one. And then I got research speed in here. Requires 1,000 purples. I have no purples. There's all of those that I can take. We still haven't got the accelerant bit yet. That's not been unlocked. I got gravitational wave refraction right in here. Unlocks graviton lenses and space warper. Okay. That seems pretty cool. Wave function interference requires the purple blocks. I think I've actually got purple blocks unlocked. Gas giants exploration. That is a vertical launching silo. That seems pretty good. That requires the purple block. I have got purple blocks, and there's green blocks right there that we got to get. Okay, so how do we unlock the green blocks? Quantum chips? No. It's not that one. No. Gravity matrix. Right, so we got to get to that one before we can get those other bits. So giants exploration, I'm going to put that one in there. That's number 7. You can only have 7 of these at once. And I think that is everything that I want to do on this planet. So what I'm going to do now is head out into space. Sail mode has started. And then I can just push forward. So at the moment, the sail speed is 100 meters per second. Nearest astronomical object is 1,700, 800, 900 meters away. So 2 kilometers away. Now I need to find our planet, which is that one over there. 1.2 AU. I'll be honest with you. I think my Dyson Sphere is a thing of beauty. I really do. I think that looks absolutely amazing. Right, so I want to get over to Capella 4. So we press and hold shift, and that speeds us up. We can, like, use the sun to kind of, like, core energy will be depleted. Please refuel soon. Right, my sail speed. I'm going along at this speed. It seems to have taken more energy to build up to this speed right here, which is weird. It didn't previously take all that much. I just, like, started up. But right there, I want to build it up to 1,000. At least I'm pointing in the right direction. Yeah, see, I've got an extra 100. So I'm going to get in close to the planet so that I'm definitely pointing in the right direction. And I'm going to go all the way up there. So 1,083. Boom. Down we go. Right. Yeah, I got no fuel in the fuel chamber. That's probably not a good thing to go off into space when I'm not actually carrying any fuel in the fuel chamber. So let me just jump into flight mode a minute. And I have now run out of power, which is probably not the best thing to do. Manual research. This one right here is the height of different machines and stuff. That one is currently researching. It's doing quite well. It's almost done. That's just reds. We don't have to worry about them. So I just need to figure out what I got to make next. Now, I'm pretty sure I've actually unlocked purple. Yeah, I've unlocked purple technology right there, so I got to make those, which means that I got to make these. I need plastic. I need the core things, which we've got all of those, and processors as well. It's a fairly easy one to get. Right, it shouldn't be too difficult to do that, but what I'm also going to want to do is a complete rebuild of the research labs and how I've got everything laid out over there so that they'll work a little bit better. I'm going to move them, and then I'm going to rebuild them from scratch so that I can sort of start to figure things out. Now, I know that there are other people who do the Let's Plays on these. Vertical construction, 1 layer of storage, vertical construction, 2 layers of labs. Ideal. I know that there are plenty of people who are doing Let's Plays on this game who go for kind of the Factorio approach with the main bus, where they get all of the materials all in one big long line, and then they pull them off to various manufacturing. I don't use a main bus in Factorio. Mine tends to be a lot more spaghetti-based. You just have conveyor belts going everywhere, and I have adopted that approach right in here as well. I regret nothing. I have no regrets on my decision to do that, and I am going to stick by that decision. This is what we're going with. This is absolutely what we're going with. I could also do with some additional fuel. We've got hydrogen fuel rods right here. End product fuel. Energy, 50 megajoules, fuel chamber generation plus 200%. Deuteron something under a magnetic field is possible to make deuterium fuel rods into deuteron fuel rods as better source of energy. These fuel rods are often used in small fusion systems. That is 600 megajoules instead of 50 megajoules, and it's 300% fuel chamber generation instead of 200%. So I'm kind of thinking that fuel should be our focus for a bit. I'm not gonna completely focus on that. I'm just gonna kind of stick with the fuel that we got. Plan A is to move all of that lot. I want this lot moved, changed around, and then I want things done a little bit differently with these labs, so that then I've got room also for setting up the purple line coming in, and we're going to need the green line as well. So I'm going to want a whole load of space for that, and to be able to build it and set it all up, because I think it's going to be quite cool if we can get everything kind of carefully put in together. Now, if we take a quick look in here, this one here takes 3 seconds, this one takes 6 seconds, so any of those, I want 2 of those. This one takes 8 seconds, so... and that one takes 10 seconds. So, if I have 10 of these... I want to work this out so that I've got exact numbers coming in. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact numbers. I suppose we can overproduce for some of them. But if I have 10 of those, I only need 3 of these in order to match. No, 1 of those... it's the other way around, isn't it? 10 seconds. So, if I have 1 of these, then I can make 3 of these in that time. So, I like the 10 and the 3. So, we kind of need 10 of these to make 30 seconds. And then, so I want to be able to make 10 of these in that same space of 30 seconds. I need lots. I'll figure this out. I know what I'm doing. Just to keep things simple, rather than worrying about numbers, because I'm obviously going to be wanting to increase this later on, we will just do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do that ratio. Right? It's not perfect by any stretch, but I reckon it's probably the best one. Because then we're also going to be unlocking... technology... We're also going to be unlocking Gravity Matrix over here, which is that one. That takes 24 seconds, whereas the previous one... but that does make 2, so that's essentially 1 every 12 seconds, which would then fit with the same kind of pattern that I'm sort of thinking of looking at. So we're aiming for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there'll be 5 of the green ones once we've kind of like done all of that as well. So that's kind of like the basis for that one. I do want to be making fuel as well. Now, I've got these in here, and we're slowly filling this one up. That's going to take a little while. I've got you in here. We've got a mass of crystals in here. I haven't really got anything else to do with them. I do have the titanium crystals going in there, and I need to do something with them. I need more of them coming in. We need microcrystalline components coming in here so that we can make them. Which is these. So we need a lot more of the microcrystalline components, and those are coming from over this side. We've got our solar sails going on out. Microcrystalline components are being made here, and I've only got 4 factory units making those, so it's a bit slow. We could do with speeding that up a little bit. They take the high purity silicon and the copper ingots. Now I've got a nice lot of high purity silicon coming in now from our other planet. What I want to do is I want to upgrade these, and I want to have a whole lot more besides. So I kind of want to like pull those apart. That's something that we're going to be working on, same as we're going to be working on that. I kind of want a little bit more space for everything. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take some belts. Now, I've just got standard level belt on here. It's not fast belt. It's got standard level belt bringing this oil over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this belt right here, and it's going to have to go backwards. So we're going to bring that belt in there like that. That's phase 1 right in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep sort of moving back this way. It needs to go up that line. It's that particular line right there. And if I zoom out this way, it is there. It's that line. So I want to go there like that, and I want to put it right into there so that that will join right in. So I'm just going to run back in this direction and let them join all of that in. We still don't, well, I don't know. There could have been an update the last 2 weeks that has allowed us to start adding in, start being able to change the direction of the belts when they're placed down. I'm going to make the assumption at the moment such a thing is still not possible. So what we're going to do then is I'm just going to take that one from there, I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to put that one onto there like that. I'll let them quickly go and build these, and then when they've done that, put that in, a couple more over there. Right, that's that bit done, and then we can come over here, and now I can do the new direction travel for this. So that one's got to go down, and then it's going to go over to there like that, and it's going to take everything and it's going to go on round, which means that I can then go and remove this conveyor belt over here. But what I'm going to do before I go and remove any of that conveyor belt is I'm actually going to come back over here, and I'm going to remove that piece of conveyor belt right there. I don't know why that just gave me crude oil. I don't want crude oil, because I can chuck it into my fuel chamber for a minute. And then we're going to go from here, and we're going to start removing these belts up through here. I am picking up a whole load of crude oil just because I can't be bothered to sit and wait for it all to be used up, which is fine. It's not going to hurt anything or anybody. And we can bring that one down over to there. And just get the last little bit out to there. Right, now go logistics, go to the belt, and join that one in there. There's 2 bits of belt, and that has now started. So if I go back into the fuel chamber, I've got a number of these. So let me just quickly do the tidy. Is that the tidy up button? 1 meter per second, mecha move speed. You obtain a faster moving speed. Okay, ideal. Right click to it's. Yeah, that one right there. Wow, okay, I've got far more oil here than I realized. So I'm just going to quickly remove that from the chamber, and then I'm going to put this oil into the chamber like this, and actually burning anything at the moment, so if I just do that, now I'm burning stuff. Unfortunately, I can't stack the oil any more than that, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. So we'll keep that burning on there. Right, that doesn't need to be changed at the moment. I can just leave that one where it is. So the next thing that I want to do, I could go and do something with the stone now, I guess, and set that up, but I'm not going to worry about that for a minute. I want to do some leveling. I want to fill up this water that we've got over here, and I don't have very much landfill. I've got 199 foundation in there. So I'm going to go over this way to the foundation manufacturing facility that I've got right here. I'm going to take another 1,000 of those bad boys right there, and then I'm going to go back over this way, and I'm going to start filling in a bit of this water. I want to fill in all of this area right here. So I'm going to take environmental modification. It is lay foundation without any decoration on it. It's going to come down, and I'm going to land right here. So if we go like that. There. I don't want to use too much of this at once. I want to use it sparingly because well, I have got plenty of soil pile. We did get a fair bit off of, I think it was planet Gobi that we got that from, the silicon planet. There seemed to be an awful lot of the stuff around there. So we can start filling this up a little bit. Now we come over here. This is the really deep water right in here. It's 4,800. There, another 3,000, but we have got plenty of water here. Plus, I've still got more than 1,000 of the landfill as well. Not the land, yeah, not the landfill. The foundation. The landfill is kind of like the soil pile that we've got. So we don't want to use up too much of that. 4,000 soil pile, 2,800. I'm using a fair bit of it. Get all of that up. These bits here. I know you don't have to fill all of the bits in. There's nothing forcing you to fill everything all the way up there on that, because the game will just allow you to build over it anyway. I just don't like seeing the little bits of water. I'd rather get rid of them. So we will go across and we will build over whatever we can. And I want to fill all of this area in. I want every single bit of water just on this here filled in, so that then we can start laying out the plans for the new kind of like construction. Let's bring that back over here. So the blue ones, they're going to be nice and easy to make. Red ones are fairly easy. I mean, it's just a case of like redirecting the materials over to the red ones. That won't be a problem at all. We can do that with ease. That one in through there. Right, that's probably enough. We've got a nice big area of ocean all filled in. And if we go and have a look in here, I've got one stack of those now, which is good. That's what I want. And if I go into here, I can quickly dump in a bit more oil into the tank in there. Now we go back over this side. So I have got hydrogen coming up here. And I've got, it's that graphite as well, that goes in. So we go in here, we've got energetic graphite, and we've got... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.